welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we are going to be doing our March week 3 cash stuffing. I feel like it has been a while since I talked to you guys and did a cash stuffing and uploaded a video, so I do apologize. I took like a week or so break. Frankly, I was just feeling very burnt out. Just so much has been going on with work and life, and it was my birthday, so I just needed kind of like a refresher week to just kind of focus on myself. But with all of that being said, I'm so happy to be back and I missed you guys so much and I missed filming these videos. Whenever I don't film these videos, I just feel like I get so behind in my budgeting journey. Even though I have the cash, I just like to see it go into the envelopes and have that cash readily available. So I felt behind in filming videos and also just budgeting in general. But if you guys are new to my channel, I do cash stuffings every single week, except sometimes when I take a little bit of a break. And I also do bill swaps, and then I've also been trying to vlog and get into that area as well. So if you like that type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also be notified for my upcoming videos. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. As always, we start off with our cash envelopes. Has it been crazy for you guys as well? I just feel like March or February and March holistically is just a really hard month. It always is every single year because I feel like everyone's finally settled down from vacation and all of their time off is gone. So it's just been wild. But taking out my change first, I think we only have change in my food envelope and it looks like we have around 31 cents. So going to put that into my coin jar. I feel like I haven't emptied out this coin jar in forever, but she is looking good and almost full. If you guys like this coin jar, it's linked on my Amazon storefront down below. So I don't unstuff any envelopes unless I have money left over in food, and at that point I'll either roll it over for the next week or I'll put it towards like my credit card or whatnot. So food is getting $130, so we're going to take out 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, and then we're going to do 110 to make $130. I fluctuate between whether or not I want to put 120 or 130 in this every single week. It's just so dependent. If I'm feeling extra healthy and extra motivated to meal prep, then I definitely need that 130. I've been loving meal prepping recently. I just feel like it sets you ahead for the week and you don't have to worry about cooking as much. Even though I work from home, it is nice to have like my lunches ready to go because I still get an hour. So I like to scroll on TikTok or do other things besides cook for my lunch break. Next up is stock up, and we are putting nothing in stock up this week because I do believe we still have a bit in there. So we have 25 and that is sufficient for sure. Next up is spending, and we are putting $15 in spending. And I did spend some of that money last week, or I guess all of it, so we're starting fresh here. Next up is house, and we are putting $5 in house this week. And I also took the money out of here. So I went to HomeGoods and Target, which was a mistake in itself because anytime you set foot in there, it's just a recipe for disaster. And I spent some money there. So that's why all my spending money is gone and all my house money is gone. But I will say I have been eyeing these things for a while, and it's been a project that I've been wanting to complete for a while, so I don't feel too guilty about it. I just hate having nothing in these envelopes. It drives me crazy. So house now has 5, better than 0. Next up is health, and we are going to be putting $5 in health as well. I think we're all good on supplements. I think I might need to get some pre-workout here soon. Other than that, I think we're good. I've been wanting to get a green juice as well, like those little green powders, but I just haven't pulled the trigger there because I think they can be like up to like $30 or something like that, and I just can't justify that right now, so that might have to be on the back burner. So health has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then 53 total. So we are sitting pretty in that envelope. Next up is nails, and we are putting $20 in nails. I got my nails done, I think like 3 or so weeks ago. And of course, as soon as I got them done, like 3 days later, I broke a nail. So that's why my middle finger is shorter, because it broke on the edge. So I just like filed it down, because frankly, I'm too lazy to go back into the nail salon and get it fixed. I don't know, that's just me maybe. So nails, we have 20, 25, and 30. But my nail salon is like 30 minutes away from where I live. So honestly, it's like kind of a struggle to go there and go back whenever. It just like really doesn't bother me to have that one a little bit shorter until like what, 2 weeks from now. So not bad. Next up is makeup, and we are not putting anything in makeup this week. I need to go to Sephora and Ulta and get my birthday, my like free birthday gifts, because I would hate to miss out on that. It's like a highlight of my birthday. So y'all need to remind me by the end of March to pick that up. So makeup, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, plus a Sephora gift card. So we are fine there. Next up is buffer, and we are putting nothing in buffer this week because I think we have around 20, let's see, $5, $10, and $15 total, so we are fine there. And that wraps up my cash envelopes, and now we are moving on to our sinking funds. And I recently did my bill swap, finally. I just haven't uploaded it yet. So I think I'm going to upload this video on Wednesday, March 22nd, and then my bill swap that Sunday after. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in watching that. All right, we're starting off with hair, and it feels so good to have this like finally swapped out. It's just so much easier to manage. Okay, hair has $5 this week, and we have not used this envelope in a while, so we should be good. So in hair we have 50, 70, 90, and 95 total, so almost to that 100 mark. I was considering getting balayage done again in April, but I think I'm just gonna wait on that. I don't really need it right now, and frankly I'd have to save up like $400, and I just really don't want to. I'm happy with my hair right now. If anything, I just need to wash it more so it looks better on a daily basis, but that's a whole different story. Next up is aesthetics. We are putting $5 in aesthetics. So now we have a total of 1, 2, and 205 total. Next up is Christmas, and we are putting $20 in Christmas this week. I wish that I could put $20 in all my envelopes every single week, but you guys know I love Christmas. I love to spend money during that time frame, so just trying to save up there. So in Christmas, we have 1, 2, 220, 230, and 235 total. So I'm very happy with where that is at. Next up is gifting, and we are putting $5 in gifting this week. Gifting now has a total of $20, $40, and $45. Also happy with where that is at. I do need to put more so focus on gifting, because I feel like I always scramble to put my money towards gifting when the time comes. For like a birthday or anything like that. I don't have anything for a while, so I'd like to get that to a good point so I don't have to scramble to come up with this cash in like a month's time or so. Next up is car. We are putting $10 in car this week. Finally have a $500 slip, so I finally took that money to the bank, deposited it into my high yield savings account to earn some interest on it every single month. So finally it feels good to have that out of the way, because I feel like this envelope was the one that was causing me the most trouble. And I don't know if I told you guys this, I can't remember, but my check engine light came on the other day, and it was so funny because it was like right after I deposited my $500 into my account, And on top of that, I was already having a terrible day. And I swear guys, the check engine light on your car comes on at the most inconvenient times. It's always on a bad day. It's always when you just did something with this money or you just added some more money to an envelope. It's just funny how that always works out. But with all that being said, ramble over, I'm happy that I have this money in car in case something does come up that is expensive. So in car we have $550, $560, and $565 total. Next up is vacation. We are putting $30 in vacation because, as you guys probably know, I am going to Disney, I believe it's next weekend, with my friend, but we should have discounted tickets, if not free. I'm actually not sure. So with that being said, I don't have to save up for tickets necessarily. We should also have like a discounted hotel room that we're going to stay at in Orlando. And as I mentioned before, I live very close to Orlando, so it's not like I have to pay for like a flight or anything like that, which is super nice. So this is essentially for the hotel room and then also for food while we're there. So vacation has $150, $170, $180, and $190. And gosh, I hope I don't spend $200 there, but it's always so expensive when you go over there. And whenever I go places, I don't like to be frugal. Like I don't want to have to worry about how much money we spend. So it's always better to just have more money lined up than you think you're gonna actually need. Next up is luxury, and we are putting $5 in luxury. They gave me a torn envelope, how rude. My bank has been giving me some envelopes, or not envelopes, I can't talk. They have been giving me some bills that aren't the best. So luxury, we have $1, $2, $250, $255, and $260. I can't believe we're almost to the 300 mark. It'll be so crazy whenever I have $500 in there and I can put my $500 slip in. That will feel so nice. Next up is business. We are putting $5 in business this week. And as I mentioned before, I really want to get some new envelopes. I really want to get like a new binder set up. I think the last one I did was like a year ago-ish, like a year and a half ago. Time flies, guys. But since then, I just feel like my envelopes have kind of gotten a little bit dirty and they're also tearing. My favorite Etsy shop that I got these covers from and my envelopes, called The Aesthetic Budget, she closed her Etsy shop, which I was really bummed about. So I need to find another good shop, or I need to make my own, to be determined. But business now has 20, 30, 35, and 40. I feel like if I do a complete binder overhaul, I'll need at least like $100. So that is the plan right now. Next up is membership / subscriptions. We're putting $15 in there. It just drives me bonkers nowadays how expensive it is to have like streaming services, and how many there are for each show. Like we just finished watching The Last of Us, and that was on HBO Max, and now we're watching a show that's on Disney Plus. It's like you really have to make sure you keep track of it because it can add up so quickly. So membership has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 55. And I definitely had some of these membership costs hit my bank account. So I do need to take out some of this money to put back towards my credit card. Next up is house, and we are putting $8 in house. And this is if I move or if we buy a house eventually. So house has 1, 2, 205, 210, 1, 2, 3. So 213 total. It'll be sad to say goodbye to the money that's in this house envelope because I feel like I put like a couple of dollars or like a $5 bill here every week, like not a significant amount, and it's just grown so much, which I'm so proud of, but I'll also be sad to say goodbye. Next up is tax. We're putting $5 in tax this week. I think we actually have a good bit in tax now. So we have 1, 105, 6, 7, and 8, 108 in tax. And no, Still have not filed my taxes, but that is at the top of my to-do list for this week/weekend. Will it actually get done? To be determined. Stay tuned for that one. But thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you liked today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!